I'm going to read some of my most recent work a cappella without the aid of music. The only aid I have, the only aids I have are my Aurora Borealis light, as you can see, my enjoyable cigar, and my Bright Ideas journal. And all the poetry I'm reading comes right from this journal. Recent work that has been written in the last 30 days or so. So let's dive in, shall we? This first piece is entitled The Imposition. Shadows only thrive where they are most unwelcomed. Darkness only spreads widely inside the clenched fist. Letting go, embracing light. The imposition dissipates and dies a death suited for the breath to fill the lungs once again. Vividly estranged, now rejoined and rearranged, life enters the scene. Sharply avid, sharply keen. Fully blooming, fully green. My next piece is simply entitled Contemplation. Contemplation kills me, plagued by my own desires. I'm naked and afraid. Rhymes and schemes abandoned. There's nothing more to truth. Raw and unabated. This is the hour of light. Lines and years mark my face, dim and in the background. A pure love calls me home. The very same leads me by names I've never known. And this is what was shown and thrown into the fire. One that purifies. One that utters not lies. One that brings me back here. My next piece is simply entitled Lifeblood. The lifeblood is complete in, of, and through itself. Blazing is the virtue that stands fully alone. Water stirs its colors in deepest reflection. Action is a mirror for things set in stillness. Substitutes enter not by way of a window, for they are simply thieves in want and in waiting. And as these scenes collide, something is left behind that will always be truth, that will always be love. Before I read my last few pieces, you may consider this a bit of an interlude. I'd like to talk about a short Japanese form of poetry known as tanka. And in the English, we have 31 syllables with which to work with. 5 lines total. The first line is 5 syllables. The second line is 7. Third line is 5. And the fourth and fifth lines of each poem are 7 syllables for a total of 31. So as I dive into this last portion of my reading, we will go over a few tanka that I have recently written. Symphony of words. Symphony of words. Her song dances in the depths. Inspiration's brink. Hatching music never known. Lyrics of promise and light. Cradled. Cradled is the moon, bathed in the affirming sea. Phantoms seem to cease, wanton, haunting, and roiling. Settled in this silent awe. I will share one more tanka with you as an encore of sorts. This one is simply entitled Sacred Arrow. Duality's soul, quite spacious and quite freeing, piercing the night sky, just like a sacred arrow, as purchased as open space. Thank you for allowing me to read my verse to you.